Alright, what's up folks? Welcome to another video. Darkensaw here. We're at the lovely Laguna SECA WeatherTech Raceway. Things are going to be a little bit different. I don't have a whole lot of time these days to be doing all the crazy editing and whatnot. So, what we'll be doing is Super GT style. I'm gonna get my races in, and then you get the voiceover. I do have a camera, obviously, still, and I might talk over myself sometimes. But the sim room isn't set up right now to have a camera and all that stuff, so I'm not even worried about it. Plus, I want y'all to have the basically the visuals of what I'm seeing, which I also miss watching my own races. Obviously, time has been a thing when you have a 3 and 6 year old. You don't get that time like you used to, and you know, a 3 and 6 year old girl, Lord help me. You got kids, you understand.
There's the flag. It's over.
Oh man, 123. So I can do a 123.4. I've done that in race in this car.
I've actually done a 122.4.
So I have been racing, I just haven't been recording. Sim racing is one of those things I will never really stop doing. But in terms of actually sharing it with others, I gotta have the time to actually do that editing process, which I also love. But I said 3-year-old and 6-year-old, man, those girls need daddy.
Woo!
We went to WEC, 6 Hours of Lone Star this year. Whole fam, it was a good time.
It was a stressful time.
So I've seen a lot of these cars in person.
If I would have had to pay for those kids to go to that,
Right side, the estimated SOF is
if I would have had to pay for those kids,
975.
And the
Pit road is
LMDHs,
closed.
which
It's
were
competitive out there. Head down, stay
insanely
sharp.
beautiful.
if you've never been to Dakota or a racetrack at all, it's a lot of walking. You need a basket, something for them kids.
Right cars left the grid.
Especially if they're not used to doing that. See, this is why you start them young. So by the time they're like 11 and 12, they're into it, they're going, they're used to walking. Because there's going to be some walking if you want to see these dope-ass vehicles out here in these
You're waiting on
streets.
2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid. Everyone's gridded.
That's what we're doing these days, folks. There will be no overlays. I know iRacing said they'll be doing their overlays, their own overlays with all the information that, you know, Race Labs will give you, but they're going to be doing it. So we're going back. Plus, that's a whole lot of extra resources that I'm not willing to give up right now.
Of course, I'm still going to give you all the cinematic view. But FYI, for WEC races, if they are 12 years and under, that is a free event for the kids. It's free. I think my ticket was $60 for all 3 days. And then with that, I think I paid an extra $50 for the pit pass.
We are recording all on the same machine now as we're gaming. 4090, 14900K. Yes, I did do the RMA on the 13900K and spend the difference and get a 14900K.
2 years of 13900K.
Not really worried about it.
2 full years.
As you can see.
I'm sure it burned up that car.
If it falls off again, 3 years later, I'll get another CPU, I guess, for $200.
Yes, the 14900K
Seems to be performing fine.
ended up costing me exactly $201. And it performs better than the 13900K.
Intel GPUs are talking about.
And with the prices of things that are coming out, I'm just gonna stick here in the 14900K. I don't want to buy a new motherboard. I don't want to have to buy a new PC. For what I do, this is fine for the next years. I mean, iRacing is not maxing out the big screen beyond. And when I say the big screen beyond is beautiful, like what you guys are seeing here, I can't really even record that. Maybe I can. We'll try.
Get ready.
I've got it in.
I'm running SteamVR at like 140% or 144%,
And I'm recording in 1080
for the crispiness.
Yeah. But inside my headset, this is super crisp. And as this race goes on, you'll see it gets dusty out here, and that's when I start struggling. Spoiler alert. It was a damn good race though. Really wondering about this guy on my left hand side if he's going to hold his line. Ferrari's very strong at Laguna. A little bit over optimistic on that turn. More importantly, the Lamborghinis are extremely strong here. Extremely strong. It's like I got beef with all Lamborghinis this whole race. Pure beef. If you're curious of what gear I'm in, obviously, to the left over there by the pool tag, the red one. If you're wondering where I am in the race, to the right of the rear view camera, you'll see it says relative. Currently in 6th place, it wants me to do 8th or better. Lap 1. So as long as you look over there, you'll know where I'm at. The way I look at it, if Jimmy Broadbent can get away without doing overlays, so can Brandon Massey. Oh! Now, I'm going to say this. I love this Porsche ahead of us so much. Like really anything in the Volkswagen group. I own an Audi Q5. 460 horsepower, stage 2 plus. It's kind of a beast, but I also pick up groceries. If I could actually drive this Porsche on this game, I would, but I guess I don't understand it. I know you have to drive it heavy and hard, but for me, I don't know. It's a little bit too slidey for my liking. The Audi is really good. It's just not as fast as I need it to be. Tight, twisty tracks, it's great. Really just trying to keep myself from burning these tires up on these turn entries. I'll say up to 4th, he's doing good. Like I think I could have gotten this guy. I do a lot of open wheel, but I really do love these GT cars. Sheesh. But you see this man up here, man. Like these Porsche, man, they hug the corners and they have a top end. If anyone's watching any of the GT3 stuff and GT stuff now, Audi's still out here showing off. Ooh, look at that. See? Didn't lose it though, and there goes the first one. I put some distance on that man.
Car on your left.
And, oh no, son.
Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
Oh man. Who came in like Grosjean? Not really, he was alright. But he wasn't about to push me off though. Gotta use your inner Max Verstappen. Hold your line, control the corner. You're owed space as long as you're door to door.
22.323.
That turn right there is pretty easy to hook up as long as you're patient. Same with this one. And there's, as long as you wait for the banking to hit, as soon as that banking hits, you can punch it. Same thing right there, you catch up to that banking, you can hit it. Usually you want to go in at third and hit fourth as soon as you go past that rumble strip, or before, push yourself up the hill. I say, man, I got beef with this guy. Not real beef, but the kind of beef where I want to catch him. That last turn has taken me about a year to get comfortable with. Now that was a 122.7 right there on that lap. And it's telling me my optimum is a 122.1. So I think I can get down to a 121. But I didn't start doing this race till Thursday, Thanksgiving. So I've actually not gotten as much practice for the week as a lot of these folks. Because this race was done on Friday night, which would have been the 29th. That's how you're supposed to take that right there. Make sure you're ready to hug that first part of the chicane and whip it flatly over the crest and down the corkscrew. Like I said, I'm not fast. And I just got hit with a penalty. I joined the struggle bus greatly here shortly, but some kind of way still keep up pace. I don't even know what was going on, but the big screen beyond, when it's on your head, man, at some point you forget it's on, and then you're just in the car because it's so lightweight and the resolution is very high. I got the audio strap recently. Oh my God, great sound. And on top of all of that, it actually adds some FOV to the big screen beyond, pushes it into your face, and it's not that far off from the HP Reverb G2. I'm keeping it real, and it's made for your face, and the resolution is higher. So for many who have found the G2 is dead, don't upgrade. But when I say don't update your system, don't go to Windows 11. But if it's dead, then your upgrade from there is either going to be the Big Screen Beyond if you want to spend $1,100, or the Crystal Light 2, which the quality control may be a little iffy. You may receive it with some dead pixels, but you'll eventually get it, and it's probably going to be the clearest thing ever, outside of it being heavy, coming from the G2. Also, if you receive one with some dead pixels, they don't send you a new one, they send you the replacement lenses, and then you have to change the lenses out. But it's only $800 as well, so $300 more than you spent for the G2. Way better hardware, probably doesn't feel as pristine. Maybe it does. I can't say because I have never picked one up, but from the reviews that I've read, and I've got one friend in the UK Accuracy Gaming. Check him out. Check out his page. It's good. Good. The man is way more consistent than I am on actually making videos. He's got triples, some insane hardware. He's got the active pedals, like all the things. And overall, great guy. Mike. But check out his page. He's got some good stuff in. We'll give you all of the information, all the stats and benchmarks, and he's got all that stuff. I'm not recreating the wheel here.
I know I'm braking way too early.
I'm just making sure that I can get through these races and at some point, actually start streaming. I've been saying that for like 3 years. That ain't gonna happen. It's probably not gonna happen. But here we are, trying to still catch this Lamborghini of Guillermo da Costa. If I could keep myself together, I can catch this guy.
Car should be going out.
122.9
soon.
on the last lap. Being way too cautious through that turn. So we're essentially just trying to do quality laps. 122.5 on that last. Sliding out on me. When your tires start sliding out, there's a really good chance you're over driving the car. So once you start understeering, there's a really good chance you're over driving the car. And if you're over driving the car, your lap times will be suffering. Boom. Look at that. Oh, shit. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. One. Now watch this sucker.
Clear on the right.
Okay. He did that clean though.
You almost killed me, man.
I was mad at the time.
All right. Stay on the left.
Excuse me, sir.
Clear on the right.
Pardon me, 0x on that. Didn't ruin anything. Ramirez Bobo? I don't know what that means. We'll look it up. Okay. Hit him with the same move.
Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
And now we get to play defense. This is the struggle bus at its greatest moment. Just don't want to die there anymore. If I do, it's like I know it's over. You know he's mad. He's so mad because I overtook him nasty though. One of those situations where you know he thinks that he deserves to be in front of me, which might be true. I'm gonna keep it clean though. And you're gonna have to work your way by, so let's get it.
I've been driving open wheels on this track all day.
And what I was saying is that I've been doing a lot of F4 races here this week. So I haven't been doing the GT races here. Much slower vehicles and much less power, but I have downforce, which is why my brain at this moment isn't connecting the idea that I need to be accelerating at different points. And that's why I'm going wild, look, see? And if you look around, it's gotten very dusty. The wind picked up, and the dust is now going on the track. Look at the front windshield, it's getting dusty. Look at the replay screen, you can see like it's getting hazy out there.
I'm having such problems there.
And another reason I've had to start doing the voiceovers, which I think was a good idea. Oh wait.
Clear on the right.
Yeah. One of the reasons being, while I'm driving, I can't think to talk to you folks. I can't, and I want to talk to y'all, but I can't do that while I'm driving and concentrate at the same time. Some people can do that. I cannot. It's like people commentating on their own race while they're racing. Can't do it. And historically speaking, I'll have people in the comments that will say, I can't understand what you're saying. I can't hear you. If I'm racing, I'm not talking about shit anyway. I'm not. Just trying to keep it on the road. Ooh, look at that, see? And there's another off track. You can see the Lambo.
Man, I'm having such a hard time.
Lambo really trying me though. He's really going for it. Making it through safely. Gotta hit my marks.
Running 23.147.
So make sure my exits are good, keep my entry speeds up. Should keep us alive at least. Now, I know people who previously want me, are asking about my setups, what are my settings. I don't think I can really give my settings these days. I will, but I honestly just let iRacing configure it. And then I'll go in and take off the double pass trees. Everything dealing with double pass trees. Take it down to like 30 cars. And have the swap out where it swaps the closer cars to you with the resolution, sharpening, and that's about it, man. Other than that, it's based on what your PC settings are. But if you're running enough for a big screen beyond or a crystal light for it to give you 90 frames per second with that, yeah, you might as well just let iRacing do it for you, and it's gonna pick the best options. Before you run that configurator though, open up all the programs that you're going to be using while you're running iRacing. That way it does it properly. Because if you run it and then you have like 18 other programs, your crew chiefs, your race labs, all these things, and you didn't do that when you configured it, your gameplay is going to suffer. So just make sure when you're running your configurator, all those things are open so that it knows basically what it's working with. Woo! Almost bend it so many times. There we go, yep. Ease out, ease out. And it's crazy though, because once that Porsche got in front of me, it was impossible for me to catch him again. My tires were roasted.
flag.
Here's the last lap. Unnecessary. Unnecessary, dude. That dude wasn't even close to me, and I'm sitting over here pushing like my life depended on it. But I also know I can make a mistake, a big one, and then he's on me. Oh, but this is where you just walk them. Extend that out to 0.6. But look at that, though. Understeer. You know, last lap was a 123.099. I'm missing half a second. This last corner on them. Just make sure we get it through cleanly. All right.
So many mistakes on my end. Oh my God.
Nobody almost ran into me.
Good job. The car behind has gone off.
I think we got plus 45 iRacing on this. iRating.
Alright. Well, that's definitely interesting.
We call that the struggle bus.
Angry.
You know that guy's upset. But thank you guys for watching.
I'm sure he is.
Like, subscribe, do all the things. Catch me on the next rip. Yeah. Good times.